killed himself and his family.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look
His
it up.
son.
Yeah, he used like a
Himself.
bow flex. I'm
I
pretty
remember
sure.
watching a thing.
Well, he used to jump from. You'll see his signature move.
Yeah, like what, choking people to death? That was one of his signature moves, I'm pretty sure. And then smashing his head on somebody's sternum. That guy killed his family?
He might have still just been in character and he didn't know.
Yeah, he definitely killed his family.
Does it say how? I already said how. I've researched this thoroughly.
Yeah, you know.
Murdered his wife and son, then took his own life.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember this guy, JBL?
Yeah,
He like pretended he was like friends with Donald Trump.
I'm sure
and,
they
like,
beat him to
Yeah.
death. He probably beat him to death.
No, he used like one of those at home like workout machines, and he strangled him with like a cord.
Oh, with the actual
Like his
the
signature
metal
move. You
cord.
know how he like gets his like locks his fist.
I honestly can't
Behind
tell if
people?
you're kidding.
No, I swear
No,
to
that's
God.
actually how he did it. Yeah.
He did it in the
was the
most
bow
humane
flex
way
cord.
possible. He literally like
Wait, are
necked
you
him up on it.
kidding?
No. I'm very serious about my murderers.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
No, I remember it because then I really do. Yeah, he
They
was there
thought it
for
was
like
an electrical
like
cord.
a day and a half too, wasn't it? For like a day or so in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and almost one of them. Yeah, he was, and then didn't he kill himself last?
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
No, he killed himself first.
No, that was stupid.
Then he came back, and then he killed his
Yeah,
wife and
wait,
son.
yeah, that's what happened.
Well, that's what happened in
They
these.
actually
shows.
aired the
It says-
memoriam
That's
before
what
they
Vince McMahon
knew.
has created.
Yeah,
Come back, they leave, they come back. So I didn't know. All
Vince
right.
McMahon grew up in a trailer park.
Did
He's
He
a hillbilly.
strangled her, and then the next day he smothered his 7.
Okay, that's right.
And then the day after that,
Yeah,
he hung
Yeah,
himself from
it
his
was
weight
it was like a
machine.
weekend, and then he was supposed to show
That's
up.
what it
Himself
was.
from the weight machine.
That's what I was thinking.
Now that's a man right there.
I mean, he was equal.
And then in the next sentence
Big
it
Show.
says WWE
Not
had just
Chris
aired a
Benoit.
heartfelt tribute to a man who is now revealed to be a killer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
remember
what
it.
happened.
It was live.
Because they were trying to get a hold of him. His boy Eddie Guerrero, one of his fellow wrestlers, he was trying to get a hold of him, and they weren't able to. And yeah, they aired it on that like in memoriam of Chris Benoit.
It was like Benoit.
I know
Benoit.
Benoit.
I know, but
Benoit.
it's Benoit.
I always remember it being Benoit.
Do you remember A Train?
What is he, French? He is Canadian, I'm pretty sure.
French
He was
Canadian.
probably French Canadian.
Yeah, Chris Benoit.
What is this match? This is huge.
I don't know. Is it a Royal Rumble?
This guy's definitely on steroids.
I mean, this guy definitely has like
He was said to have the brain of an 85-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, his signature move is like diving off the top rope and headbutting people,
yeah,
taking chair
insane.
shots. I mean, it's real.
he's amazing. I mean,
Look
he
at his
incredible
head,
performer.
looks
Yeah.
like it's been smashed.
he sold his life to the sport like from a very young age. Like his
Yeah,
whole
no,
family was
all-
into it.
A lot
as
of these
well.
these top guys really do. I mean,
Yeah,
He was only
not
40.
this fucking faggot. Look at this
Matt
guy.
Morgan. Who
Nice
the hell
He
is
was
dick,
40.
that?
He
retard.
was double.
Nice silver shorts, a nice penis, idiot.
Like, what kind of character is that?
Oh, it's
really?
a Rumble.
Like
Just-
Matt Morgan, though. Like, what?
He's the first guy to get thrown out of the fucking.
and then here's
ring.
Brock.
Brock Lesnar.
He's huge.
God,
I
he
remember
yeah.
Brock.
Everybody's like genuinely frightened of Brock, though, which is hilarious. Fucking hardcore Holly's like, oh shit, this fucking guy again. No, I mean Brock Lesnar's an animal, man. Look, he's
Doesn't
Look
he
at his
come back
fucking
again
strength.
in like a
oh, and they give him the
USA suit.
pyrotechnics.
like
Oh,
way
here it
later
is.
on?
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
I used to love this stuff. I mean, it really is.
See, that was all. I mean, obviously that was all choreographed to happen like that.
Well, yeah, you got to open up the match.
Well, they had the camera on Holly at the beginning, like they zoomed in on him.
Little
So this little start off, just to make you think, oh, maybe Brock's gonna have a
Foreshadow.
hard time.
little foreshadow. Something just went off in the. I think they had a mishap in the.
There's too much pyrotechnics.
Yeah, look at all the smoke.
Yeah, it's not. There's no airing it out. They need to get them fans rolling. He is mine. I'm going to strangle them.
It totally makes you forget about Cena's entrance now.
Yeah. Is Cena even in this fight, or is
Yeah,
just
he's
these guys
there.
bad? Oh, it's A Train.
JBL is totally different too.
Is Cena still
Well,
there?
yeah, he had like a whole
He
like
became like
character
a big
arc.
cowboy, and he
Wears
had
a
like
hat.
the limo and like
Yeah.
an oil tycoon. But right here, he's just got like black tights and like casino cards on his thigh and like a
Yeah.
beer pong cup.
Yeah, he doesn't have a son to start an oil
It's
company
insane
with
those
yet.
guys were
Yeah.
wrestling in leather boots like that. Like Some are knee
In
high.
Doc Martens.
Well, I mean, look at they're like
knee high
rubber.
leather boots.
What's very
This is beautiful. Honestly, watching this is amazing.
it's very choreographed.
Yeah.
It's theater.
Oh, it's a tag match. Yeah. It's like stand up.
Yeah,
No,
it's
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 just like-
choreographed theater. It's like a show.
it's anything
There
that
he
you're
is.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, there he is.
They all must have been like required to wear shiny boots like that.
Cena has them on
'Cause
too.
he's got
yeah.
Adidas
But
ones.
he's got-
Though.
yeah.
He always had like
Mr.
the
Cool.
shoe.
What? Oh my god, an amazing
He always
fall.
wore like Pumas.
He's, like,
and stuff
stunned.
Like that. Pumas and
Damn, they got
Adidas.
Big Show and Brock on the same team.
That's what I mean. This is a big one.
This is
And you
kind
have
of
Cena.
unbalanced.
Jorts.
And they got Cena and Kurt Angle. And that murderer Chris on the other team.
Chris the Killer Benoit. What was his nickname?
He was the
It was something intense.
Canadian Cougar.
The Crippler or something.
Canadian Crippler.
The Canadian Crippler.
I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, something about an executioner as well. Something. No, in submissions. Because one of his signature moves was that submission where he locks his like fist behind and he like grabs your ankle and like
Oh, like the ankle lock?
yeah, well he puts his like he locks his fist between and he like puts it in people's jaw and he like wrenches.
Wait, I'm so confused. Is this like a triple tag?
It's like a 4v4
quad
or yeah.
Okay.
But it's not a wild one. There is traditional tagging where it's
Oh, trust me, I know.
You know, like when did they start getting into
This is
like
way too much though.
we're
But
like when we're doing 4v4.
I like just
It's
the
almost like
double
porn
tag.
where it's like we're getting into elimination chamber matches. Like
Can you pull
what's
up
the
some-
beginning of the
how
match?
far can we get it?
Can you pull up some Degeneration X?
Yeah, I mean we can. I just
Some Triple H. I don't mind we watched it. This is good. Ow, my leg.
I don't even know that guy.
that's what I mean. These are like early 2000s.
Well, that's
No, that's
obviously
Matt Morgan, dude.
it's Silver Knees.
It's Matt Morgan, the silverback.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why Vince McMahon's like, we'll put you in silver trunks. You're gonna look like a white rhino.
What year did we start watching? Like 2005?
2004 or 5.
Well, this isn't
4,
2008.
because we had the
5.
2004 and 2005 game, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I remember like The Rock and Stone Cold too when I was a kid in the 90s.
I mean, yeah, I just remember like,
Cena
them
always
coming
had
back
jorts
or
on though.
something.
He always kept jorts on.
Yeah, he wasn't putting the tights on.
I mean, he single-handedly holds up the Jort.
He
market.
created his own style.
He's the reason they still exist and didn't die out.
He's getting manhandled.
And he makes him look cool.
Yeah, he's a very cool character.
He
There's a
makes
lot
him
of
look
guys
so
that
good.
replicated this
John Cena,
personality. Yeah,
Very much.
and they're
Not too many Dave like Batista. You know, I mean, there was probably a lot of guys that tried to pull Dave Batista too.
yeah, and like injecting
Oh,
oil
yeah.
into their muscles,
Yeah,
doing that weird Popeyes.
very
shit.
true. Like all these guys,
just,
are basically
normal
like
steroids.
Batista wannabes. And I mean, a lot of Chris Benoit wannabes too out there.
Yeah, I mean, hard to match.
Oh, you
that
know, I
kind
was thinking of
of
Kurt
intensity.
Angle.
Yeah,
I was getting Kurt Angle and
He did the ankle lock.
Lesnar mixed up.
well, Kurt
Christ,
Angle's a
man.
real American.
He won a gold medal.
He's an All-American.
Yeah,
He won a gold medal with a broken neck.
I remember.
He's an Olympian.
I remember when.
Yeah.
Pretty sure John Cena had just won the belt, and then he like made a comeback, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna take it from him!" Like, it was really big.
How do you like that mic? Do you like it more than the other one?
I don't know.
Can you tell a difference?
I feel like it's more spotty.
Well, you have to
Like,
talk.
I'm like,
Well, you're not talking into it.
I'm trying my best, but
I mean,
the
God,
other- it's
Chris
so
is actually
hard.
like in real pain right now. Like he's in genuine pain. It's not even like acting. Like his
His spleen is like swollen.
you said he had like an 84-year-old's brain. Look at him just gripping his crotch. Oh, they're going to destroy this. Oh, man, you're telling me this guy killed his whole family? This guy. That guy.
that guy right there.
He
Yeah.
That
got
guy.
slammed right on his head.
Who can't actually control his body
Above
because he's in
that
so
guy,
much
like,
pain. He's
above
in a
that
spasm.
7-foot guy. He was just held above a 7-foot guy's head and then dropped.
Yeah, that guy. The guy that's having multiple seizures on a camera right now live in front of millions of people.
Think about all the WWE podcasts that would like listen to us and be like, "These fuckers just don't."
Well, no, we get
They're
it.
shaming.
Oh, he
Nice.
That
there
right-
it is.
there it is.
That's the
See,
cripple
he's
crossface.
Good enough
That's
that
the-
he can do
That's the
that.
cripple crossface.
Okay, I see.
That's the cripple crossface.
I don't-
Come on.
So I don't know the names of this guy's fucking murder weapons.
I just have to see it. Then I know.
Yeah, click the button right now to perform your
Didn't he have like
finisher.
a cross angle or no? Wait, never mind.
No, he just like jumped off like in like the shape of a cross and smashed his head onto the victim below.
How is it on the floor? Is it nice?
I do like being on the
I'm a
floor.
floor person.
Kind of like being on the grass. You'll like it, kind of.
I feel like I don't like how I feel. It's like I'm superior or something.
Is that dab thing ready to go? Can I load?
Yeah.
Can I load it? Or if somebody
Can
else?
you handle it?
I mean, probably not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get it comfy.
We got some solid Chris Benoit
Some Chris Benoit
Benoit
material going.
content there.
That's a good 10 minutes on Chris Benoit.
I mean, guy was a fucking legend.
I mean,
killing.
no, let's not go too far. I mean, we don't need to go
He wasn't that cool.
I mean, Maddie said it was
Wrestling
killing.
Hall of Fame, but I mean,
He is literally only known for being a murderer now.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Dude, he's cripple crossface.
He's no joke.
How many kids out
He's
there
no
had
John
like
Cena.
like signature, you think, or autograph,
I
and
mean,
then
how
like,
many kids actually just get to see their dad? I mean, let alone get murdered by their dad. I mean, that's
But I'm saying, like, think about kids out there that had like something signed by Chris Benoit.
I mean, and lots.
I have a Ben Wallace signature.
Daddy, what? Would you ever kill me, Dad?
How do you? Well, son, I would never do that because I have a normal brain. I don't have a murderer's brain.
Never the brain. So is that does like all 85-year-olds just want to kill people?
No, I don't. I guess that's the conclusion you draw from what I just
Well,
said.
but he had the body of a young person as well, though.
Well, he's just like a rabid animal. Look
So
at
is-
me. That's
so-
real pain. Like I don't. It's hard to watch because he's literally like seizing out the whole time. Then he comes to and he's like, "Oh, I'm like, don't even know what's going on."
He's a performer, dude.
I'm dude. I mean, his brain is mush at this point. When did he do that thing to his?
He was only
close
40,
people.
so I don't.
Do you know? Did it say what year?
It's got to be like, I'm
didn't
telling you,
actually
like
see.
5 years after this, because this is 03.
I mean, he's just on so many drugs for recovery and performance, and it's insane. I don't know.
You think his kids there in the
2007.
crowd for this? I mean, this is a big pay-per-view.
God, it's so weird that it was over a 3-day period.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're like living very secluded, like on a compound or something.
I thought it was like, I don't know if it was in a compound.
It was in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Oh,
Their
maybe.
residence.
Subdivision or
I don't
what?
even know if that's how you say that.
I mean, he was a wealthy guy. I think he probably had as much privacy as he probably wanted. A lot of privacy because he was, insane and had like spaghetti brain, and he wanted to protect his spaghetti.
Spaghetti Freddy.
Yeah.
Damn, there's some crazy action going on. Did you see that? It would be cool to go to one of these live, I always said.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to go now, but I mean, if I could,
Back
go
in the
if I
day.
could go to this exact one right now, I mean, this is as close as we're gonna get to like actually being there,
Basically,
and it's damn near good enough.
Matt Morgan.
You see that guy waving in the
a
background.
lot of people are just saying that he had frontal lobe damage and that literally can just cause
Oh
a person to become violent.
Yeah. Isn't science great?
What was that? You were about to go, what? No, continue with that. But
he had something wrong with his brain. They found out it was science.
Kurt Angle,
He
here
also
comes.
had neck issues, apparently.
Well,
He was
duh,
on
I told you, he used to do it.
painkillers and
diving head- yeah.
steroids.
He used to do
Wait, that guy was on painkillers and steroids?
He used to do a diving headbutt.
Just giving
He's
you all
going to
the
do it right
facts.
here. Watch. He's about to do it. He's going to do it right here. Watch.
Wait.
Watch. It's coming.
It is, I can't, because the other guys, I mean, you got to know. The other guys just have to know this guy's like actually just on the brink of something. I don't know. He's just,
I mean, this is, like I said,
He
4
placed
years.
copies of the Bible alongside the bodies of his wife. And
Oh, yeah. No, it was
he was really torn about the decision. It's not like he came upon like murdering his family.
he
over
drugged his
nothing.
son with Xanax,
Yeah,
too,
so that it was painless.
leaving him unconscious. Why did he have to kill him?
Because I think his wife was trying to take his son and she was trying to leave him.
Just kill yourself.
Well, no, it's my son. I'm going to kill my son at least. Then you're saying,
Well, it's
Then
old
leave
school
her.
thinking, dude.
come on, you're
Grow up.
Have you ever lived in a cabin?
Grow up, dude.
just kill yourself.
Grow up and kill yourself.
Don't harm the others around you. That's immature.
Completely unnecessary.
Would you do something to another person that you wouldn't have done to yourself? Yeah. You know? Who said that? Pontius Pilate?
Possibly.
That was Jesus.
Say
Christ.
that again.
Say that again. Yeah, that was nice.
Would you do some?
Would you do something?
Would you do something to another person that you wouldn't have done to yourself? I just said this something differently.
In
He
life
did,
or-
but
in
he
a life
did
or
that.
death,
though.
yeah.
But he did that. He killed someone, then
That
he
was a
killed
pure
himself.
choice. He literally just did that for fun.
Watch, Crippler
his-
crossface.
But Maddie, his brain, his frontal
His
lobe is
brain.
damaged. He's a
Then
performer.
fucking leave the house. Leave.
Look at this
Leave
man.
them.
You're telling me. Look at him. He's a teddy bear. He's a performer.
Oh,
Look
he's
at
no
him.
teddy bear.
Look at him. Look at his flat
He's a
ass.
black bear. He's
I
a
mean, his
murderous.
lower body is
No, he's a
truly
murderous
pathetic. He's
grizzly.
the lower body of a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, he is short.
It's very strange. But
What's his height,
look
man?
at that Look at his left
I mean,
shoulder.
he's taller than John Cena, so
I don't think so.
No, he's not. This man is a midget.
John Cena's pretty short.
His
too.
manlet is. Oh, it's Wolverine. He's a That was the other
Yeah, that was-
nomenclature. He's a Wolverine.
That was his shtick, the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like a little badger, though, not like
He was 5'11".
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I got you motherfucker. I'm hurting you.
That's it, dude. He made Brock Lesnar tap, and he's still going.
Well, he's just got. So
What?
what is that move? He's got his arm and
Google says John Cena's
there.
6'1".
Yeah, dude, Cena's huge.
he probably. You know,
I literally don't believe that.
Well, how tall do you think John Cena is?
you can definitely get surgery and implants to make yourself taller. And
He's
somebody of that
6'1".
caliber could certainly make himself taller if it makes you more appealing.
6'1", 250.
What's like the dream actor's height? Like between like 5'10"? You don't want to be like too tall.
I thought he was like
5'10".
5'10".
Much, right?
Probably 5'10".
5'10".
I mean, so let's see what he did. A
For
diving headbutt
that guy? You're telling me that guy
onto a 500-pound man. Yes, knocked him down.
smashed his head and then had a
He
seizure?
looks more 5'10" than 6'1".
He's going for the Crippler crossface.
Oh, your arm's so thick, brother.
All right, let's
Here,
get this
did you?
going, dude.
I'm
sorry.
Tried passing it.
Here, I was
I'll
gonna
reach. I'll use my hand. I'll reach.
I'll
Being a
put some
little-
of this in next.
Let's
You don't have to put so much in next time.
make a suicide.
Also,
I didn't put that much
wasting.
in.
Yeah, well, apparently you did.
Madam Webb. I was going to call you Madam Dab. Not
Madam Webb.
Madam
That's
Dab.
No,
is
thank you.
good.
I heard that movie bombed.
What's it about?
I heard it did so bad.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I heard it ate shit and a dick.
Like, just the dialogue was horrible, people said.
Who's the actress in that?
Dakota Johnson.
Right.
There was Sydney Sweeney. There was a bunch of them.
Cena got the win. Did you see it?
Yeah,
A
obviously.
young star on the rise.
Our wigger.
We love
to
him.
save America.
We love him.
There's Paul Atreides. Dude.
One wigger to save
He
them
really
all.
is.
He's Paul Atreides.
He got
Dune
them all.
everywhere. Okay, dude, he's fired up.
Look at those eyes.
You know who he reminds me of? Of like Anakin Skywalker in like Clone Wars. That's what he reminds me of like right there.
I thought you didn't like Star Wars.
I can still reference it. Can I not talk? Should we not talk about it? Should I not invoke it at all?
What are they about to do? Fight each other?
No, they're about to suck each other off. They're about to 69.
They're gonna try
Oh,
and
what's-
shake.
did you
and
want-
he's
what'd
gonna
you want?
fuck him over.
He's about.
He says,
Yeah.
"Being a man." He says, "Be a man. Be a man." Look, he's gonna get a chair. He's gonna go get a chair. He's gonna get a chair.
Yeah, that guy killed his wife and son. I mean, look at his eyes.
Oh, no,
man.
he's
There's so much
leaving.
pain.
He's leaving.
He's just crying.
That's it.
I mean, look at
Reject him.
smacked his head on the cam. I mean, look at that guy, dude. So much pain. Let's get like a ladder match going or something.
A little hell in the cell, maybe.
God, I can't believe he just lifted the Big Show on his shoulders.
That guy. Wait, John Cena?
John Cena just did.
Wait a minute. I wanted to see the part with the tractors and stuff.
It's too bad John Cena's Chinese now.
Aren't we all?
I think about that often.
Slowly, we are.
Just a
Without us
little
even
bit.
realizing it.
Well, your life's just owned by China, and a Jew took your dick skin when you were
Oh,
born.
there's
It's like,
the man.
wow. You're born in a hospital owned by a Jew, and then you immediately have a curse
Oh,
put on you.
Whose foot is that?
It's mine. Is that thing going or no?
Just
Now it should go. You jumped the gun.
As I figure out this technology,
It's, it's a double click, but it works for me. For some reason on the first one, it doesn't work for you guys.
I just did a single click, and then it.
You got it double.
Look at this. Kane is just getting manned.
Is it working? I don't think so. You got a double.
Okay, I'm gonna double. And there's a
And then it should vibrate again.
I'll wait for the
it's
second
heating up.
vibrate. Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on in this band?
Oh, sex,
It
probably.
looked like it.
Like a blowjob to me.
That Shane always was a part of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that queer stuff. that disgusting, nasty nonsense.
That boy on boy action.
God, we need to tie that boy up to the back of a Laramie truck.
Oh shit! They're in Dallas. Irvine. Didn't you want to be a wrestler at one point, Maddie? Didn't you have aspirations?
I mean,
You kind of wanted to be a diva.
Girl want to be a total diva?
Weren't you trying to be? Didn't you say every girl wants to be a diva growing up?
Doesn't it? Yeah, doesn't everyone? Especially after
What would your name?
Total Bellas.
What would your name have been?
Total Divas. Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
On E. I watched that.
What would your name have been if you were a wrestler? I kind of know mine.
Something evil, something a bit sweet, something a bit demonic. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what it would be.
Evil, sweet, and demonic? What is that?
Well, that would be my character. That's my archetype, I'm telling you.
For your wrestler, all right, well, how about the crimson clitoris?
I hate that.
Yeah? That's
No.
pretty dirty.
I don't like it.
How
Kind of
about
sweet.
how about the demented
Dyke.
yes. How about the
Like, I want to give, like, Kane mixed with...
Shane McMahon vibes.
with Kurt Angle?
Kane and Kurt Angle. If Kane and Kurt Angle like mix their semen
No, like,
and put it inside of like
Let's not
Kane, Carlito, and John Cena
mix their
together.
semen. Whoa. And who'd they put it in?
Me.
Ew.
Oh, wait. What did you say?
I said Kane. So John Cena, Carlito, and Kane semen.
No.
Mix it up.
Just like
Who you
that's my
put it-
archetype mixed up together is the three of them. As a female, as a girl.
That doesn't even make sense.
It does.
Kane as a female, John Cena as a female.
Mix their characters together and
With
that makes me
Carlito?
sassy.
Sassy?
Sassy.
That's a fucked up.
Carlito is sassy.
he like eats an apple, right?
He's-
Yeah, and he
in your
spits
face.
it out. And then Kane's like 6'9", and then John
And
Cena's
he's
a
like
white guy.
scary, and then
rapper.
John Cena's like the cool ass.
But you're a girl.
Well, Kane killed
yeah,
his
so
brother.
put it all on a girl.
Why's he
Who are you putting it all in? Like, who's having this baby?
There's some nice.
There's no baby. That's
contacts.
my character.
Nikki Bella?
You're saying I want to be a diva, that's the kind of diva I'd be.
What about you? What kind of
I
wrestler
don't
would
get why
you
you're
be,
so
Jacob?
confused.
I'd be overly feminine.
Would
But-
you be? What kind of outfit would you wear?
I'd wear
Costume.
Tits out.
I mean, what like
You just come out with no shirt, running
chaps?
down. Chaps.
Maybe just very traditional. Maybe just actual, just like whitey tighties,
Okay. I might
Just
go with the
tights.
chaps.
or maybe some.
It's kind of like a crazy person. Like you just
Ass
come running out in
chaps.
underwear.
Yeah, almost like a very
Like
surreal.
the psych, the sicko.
Like you don't know if the guy's actually supposed to be there, but it's
Yeah, it's like that.
very
always.
bizarre name. And, like the name
Yeah.
is just question marks and like weird symbols. It pops on the
You
screen.
don't even speak anything. You just come like running out speaking gibberish.
Very rabid vibe. Like I'm
Yeah.
getting really close to people, like sniffing people, like smelling
I
their
like
hair.
that character. That could go. People would like seeing that, like once a week here and there. What?
Go back to that.
Did you see someone you know?
You weren't working at the store, but there was a guy named. If this isn't Texas, there's a very good chance that
Yeah,
could have
this
been.
is in Texas, in 2003.
This is very possible. There was a guy who was working at the store. His name is Jason, and he's probably 40 something. He was an old guy, but he had like a.
Oh,
He was like, but not. I don't know, just like that sad old guy archetype kind of. But he was cool. Hung out with him a
You
couple
think you
times.
saw him here?
I swear he was in that brief cut there. It looked very much like him. Kind of threw me for a second. I mean,
That's you, Maddie, right there.
Partial. 1/3 of me.
If I was a wrestler, I'd be like James Bond. Like I'd go for like a James Bond like vibe,
And what kind of storyline would you be in? With
like
that?
just like the suave, handsome, cool one.
No.
And I'm like around all these sweaty animals.
Doesn't sound entertaining.
We would make it entertaining. Here we go. Here, look.
you know that fucking looks just like
The guy standing there.
right next. So there's the guy in the white, the guy in the gray. It's the guy in the black. That looks just fucking like
with
him.
the cutoffs.
Yeah.
The one looking down?
No, the one
Nah,
looking
dude,
up.
the one in the dead center.
Behind-
It's like looks kind of simple.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Above the woman.
hillbilly.
Yeah, above the
Take a
woman.
behind the
picture.
woman in
Take
the
a
overalls.
picture of him.
I like the kid down here that says "Get the f out." Him and his
I
mom.
like that.
They just want to see
It's
some
like
good
got his hand
wrestling.
on his
That's
mouth.
very strange.
Look at this dude over here trying to look at some. Look, see the guy in the button up over here?
Yeah, he's eyeing somebody.
Yeah, kind of creepy.
Yeah.
The one that's looking up.
No, he's looking down.
We're all like, what button up guy? Oh,
Weird group of people
he
here.
could just be looking down.
This is
That
2003, but
That
you
one
could.
lady looks like Selena's
Maybe I'll just
manager that
text him. Maybe I'll
killed
just
her.
text him randomly. I'll be like, "Were you at the Survivor Series in
2003 in
2003?"
Dallas.
in
That
Dallas?
lady looks like
He very well could have been. He was just a fan of sport.
Selena's
He
manager.
was a fan of sport.
He used to do like sports broadcasting for like baseball and he was really into Detroit. But yeah, he had to move back to Texas. There was like some weird like Oedipus thing going on with his mom, and like his mom was like taking care of his sister's kid. I shouldn't even talk about all that.
Yeah.
It's a really complicated thing, but he had to.
Yeah.
It's real
is-
complicated shit, you know. It's the juicy stuff. I would really like to talk about the dynamic, but I mean, you know.
So, what are you guys dressing up for Halloween as?
Honestly, or as a joke,
I mean, however you want to take it.
I don't. I want to probably, if I'm gonna go out, just dress up how I dress up normally, but it's as Canada from Akira. It's not. It's very, yeah. I have that the pink outfit when he's like coming out of the high school.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Me and Riley were
pretty
going
much
to do
a tee.
Tony and Camilla.
I think if I was going to do a costume this year, I'd do like Tony Robbins.
But we didn't even finish it, so it's like, how can we do that? You know what I mean? It feels wrong.
Yeah, you're like a poser. But
Yeah.
Tony, like motivate.
I don't have any input on.
He's that big guy with the jaw.
I was just thinking, I kind of want to put, like, maybe do something with some cool colored eye contacts.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know, it's like kind of a fad.
I just think it's, like, cool automatically because your eyes just look cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't normally do this, but because it's Halloween, I'll put these eye contacts, and I could do something like that as well.
Well, I don't mean just eye contacts. Like, what? I don't know what I could be, but something that'll, like, I'll have to order eye contacts for.
Could be anything mythical. I mean, you
Like
just
a-
gotta roll with
like a
anything.
fairy
You do that.
creature, yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm a priestess in a fairy.
A fairy creature.
Yeah. Like where would you go to? When was the last time you went to like a Halloween party, like in the city?
What? Oh, in the city?
Yeah.
One year.
5 years ago.
One year, me and my friends tried to go out. We Ubered out, and the Uber ride was more exciting, so we literally stood in line. It was too cold, and then we literally just left the line from outside and Ubered back home and just decided to have a party at the house with the three of us.
Why are you talking so quiet? You're like whispering into the mic.
This just feels right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to, I'm turning our levels up a ton.
You can't because
You can do it up in post.
You
huh?
can hear everything, yeah. Maybe that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah. For emphasis.
Riley had fish like that.
Did the fish die?
They died, yeah. They were discus fish. We actually went and picked them up at the airport. They were flown in.
Wow.
Yeah.
From like Japan or something?
No, just a different state, I think.
Oh.
This guy's like a breeder. He breeds them and he sells them.
Wow.
Discus fish.
You can really make a lot of money.
Like he literally had that yellow one. You see the yellow one? He literally had a yellow one like that. They're all discus. They're so pretty. He had one like that, a tiger striped one.
Imagine if
And
like
an orange one. Oh my god, he had all of these. They were really
that's
cool.
a lot of discuses.
Discus.
A lot of diskies.
Yeah, they're really cool. And you can like kind of play with them. Like they'll chase after your finger and stuff.
That's very fun. That's intelligence.
They are. They're smart.
Really.
Fish are smarter than people think.
Can they
and
play?
It's kind of funny because people are like, fish have no feelings, you know, right?
All animals have feelings, though.
Not Kurt Cobain thinks not fish.
Not fish.
That's what everyone thinks, and everyone believes them.
Well, fish are very. Well, maybe are fish interesting?
They're really smart.
No, I mean fish are different. See, I was about to say like whales are very intelligent, but whales are mammals. Whales are actually different than
still
fish.
Sea creatures, though.
They operate differently. I mean, they live a completely different life.
Dolphins are like one of the most intellectual, like smart animals. They're I'm pretty sure like the smartest.
Dolphins are incredibly. It's disturbing. Like dolphins can hold grudges. They can be predatorial. They can be very friendly. They can be trained. I mean, but they are like autonomous. They're as individual as humans.
Orcas are pretty smart. They've been like attacking boats.
They've been sinking yachts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like coordinated sinking yachts.
Trying to keep their boundaries.
So they're obviously communicating.
Yeah, they obviously are.
So do you think dolphins, whales, and orcas can all communicate on the same sound wavelengths? Obviously, they hear all those same wavelengths, right? If you're in the water and you're able to pick up on them, anybody can hear those.
Yeah, I mean, humans can hear stuff under the water.
Probably depends on the range. I'm sure there's a range at which the animal can hear at.
Like very far.
Yeah.
They're like little radars, I think.
Yeah, whales can like
solar
communicate
radars.
like from miles away, like across oceans. They can communicate.
It's incredible.
That's so insane. That's so crazy to think about.
They don't need a phone.
Nope. Just some clicks,
Or
some
mail.
sine waves,
No mail.
maybe some triangle waves, a saw wave if you're angry. I saw a post about a dolphin that has been I guess like raping people at a beach, like over 200 people. He's been like putting his genitals on people and like touching people.
That's just considered rape. Isn't that just like
He's been doing it like they're pretty sure it's the same guy.
putting it on them, or
He's doing it
really
very
doing
aggressively,
it?
I think.
Oh, wow.
I think the R word, I mean, that's how they were.
He's
It was
like
the
humping
essay.
them,
They
probably.
said they called it sexual assault.
Yeah, sexual assault.
But
The essay.
the essay, excuse me. Always too eager to use the hard R.
The essay.
Yeah. You missed what I said about dolphins. There was a dolphin that was has been targeting people and committing SA on them. Coming up and like touching people, and then once they realize it's cool, they like rub their genitals on people.
I'm imagining they're like aggressively thrusting against them.
I bet there's some sick fuck. I mean, obviously there's sick people that just get tight with a dolphin.
Not the
start
person,
fucking
the
dolphin. Right?
dolphin.
Yeah. Wait, what are you saying? Yeah.
The
I bet you
dolphin's
could.
like no, that dolphin is like going up and aggressively thrusting towards the people.
How do they know it's the same dolphin?
I think it's thrusting its genitalia at people.
Yeah.
That's
Is
the
it
only
big?
way I could picture
Its genitals or the dolphin?
Yeah, are the genitals big?
I'd imagine so. I probably think they're dolphin-sized genitals.
Well, do they have like penises?
Does anybody else want these?
Yeah, dolphins have like normal male, female. Is there only one Skittle?
I don't know why he only got one.
I thought we could like share it.
No, you can have all. If you're really desperate to have the Skittles,
I'll
I
have
understand. You can have
3.
all the Skittles. I don't mind. I like Twix. That's fine.
So hold on, what happened with this dolphin?
Here, let me get
He's
this.
only
up
doing
here.
it to people, and are we sure? How do you know it's a male?
Because he
or a
can't.
female?
So he's actually doing it because he can't get dolphin pussy. So he has to. He's sexually
He's
frustrated.
acting out. Yeah.
He's an incel. So he's
What would that be for a dolphin though? What would you call that?
I think that's what it's called. Right? That's a dolphin joke.
Wait, I think this is more like.
Yeah, here. That is dolphin rape. That's really good. That was a great drop, Grant. My God.
I had it put. I knew.
So I have the article here. It says a sexually frustrated dolphin is accused of sexually assaulting and injuring 45 people in Osaka
45.
Bay, Japan.
Oh, he's Japanese.
That's why. Very frustrated. A very frustrated dolphin.
What is the dolphin pussy?
Why can I? He doesn't have an enemy. We must give enemy to the dolphin so he does not rape the people. The bottlenose dolphin is accused of going on a multi-year rampage, sexually assaulting beachgoers about 200 miles west of Tokyo. That's where the number 200 I was getting. The dolphin will reportedly bite people and rub its genitalia on them if they get close. Quote, dolphins, when they are mating, can be very wild, unquote, said marine researcher Putu Mustika. Researchers don't have definitive proof that all the attacks are from the same dolphin,
See?
but agree that it's likely the same dolphin.
Why is that?
Maybe it's probably a group of like incel
Yeah.
dolphins.
They come together and they're
Yeah.
like,
It's like a gang of them. They gang essay. They like a gang of them. It's so
they
stupid.
should just start like a podcast instead. Do you think dolphins would podcast? I mean, they're very communicative. Like,
I bet there's dolphins that group up and then they make like really screechy noises for a few minutes together. Like, oh, it's the boys are back together again. They were
It's the
podcasting.
boys. Let's go out and thrust.
Let's go out and fucking get them, dog.
It's kind of like Clockwork Orange.
That's what I'm kind of picturing.
Yeah, like a gang of dolphins.
They're looking for like a literal homeless guy on a beach, and they like come out of the water, beat the shit out of him.
Who's going to
With
be the one to
canes.
rehabilitate him?
Smack their dick with it.
Yeah. Their dicks are just like giant canes. Yeah, that's very good.
Beating a homeless man with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he had the audacity to ask them for help and money.
Stupid fucking.
You fucking.
Like, they're there. I mean, do you see anything? I don't see anything on them.
What's tucked, dude? They can't be have their dicks out. It
They're
wouldn't
not
make
torqued all the time.
aerodynamics. It wouldn't make any goddamn sense.
Oh, it kind
They're
of like a dog.
scratched up there.
Yeah.
It's insane. They're like welted up.
What are those little fish that like suck along with them? Like those little those little like lepers. You know what I mean? Those little like guys that like suck along with, like
They're just literally hitching a ride. They're suckers. They just catch a ride
yeah,
on
that's
fish.
what they do though.
That's all they
They're
do.
like family.
And then they eat the bacteria. They probably clean the
Clean the
bigger fish.
Yes.
Oh, you're like actually talking. Yeah, those are.
Yeah,
the
they
bottom-
wouldn't be allowed
like
to stay on there if they
bottom
weren't providing something. They'd be a parasite, in which case the host would be
They suck
unaware.
the parasites.
They'd be unaware, or
Oh.
they just be like, yeah, whatever.
Interesting.
It's what's the actual word? Symbiosis?
They're there to clean of parasites.
Yeah.
Got
Exactly.
a foot cramp.
We're a science podcast now.
Yeah, we kind of have.
I mean, that's the amazing thing about the technology. It's enabled all of us to be able to
Masters
explore realms deeply, and then what you can gather is just like, you can make
Your own
you can make
assumptions are
generalization, like
Yeah.
pretty accurate generalizations and assumptions about things that you really don't have any idea about, just
made.
because
Oh yeah, just because
just because you have
accumulation of things you've read and seen and
having a good worldview and just a general ontology and understanding how
and
things work.
judgment
Why
of
did you
things.
play
as
that
well.
one video? Man reveals horrifying secret in his backyard.
No, I was going to show James Cameron go down to the bottom.
That's good. That would be fine.
What do you guys know about Jared and Savannah?
No, we should. Oh, there's a good bit on the Stockton Rush. Like, who you should just search.
Stockton Rush.
Speaking
what is
of
that?
stock,
That's the
I have
Titan
stock
Gate.
now.
You own stock? What did you go
What
into?
did you get?
I own Nvidia.
Oh my
Oh.
god! Like a smart That's very good. I mean,
Riley,
was it in a
Talk-
dip?
Tell us about
Was
it.
there
Yeah.
a dip?
Tell us about it.
and it's gonna go up.
Oh my god! That's great.
Well, but
Well,
yeah.
should we get in on it?
Well, it's the great time because Christmas is
should.
coming up.
You
yeah.
should get in on it.
All right.
Nvidia? What is Nvidia? It's a media company, correct?
Correct.
Computer
It's
chip.
like AI and smart stuff.
They do a lot of things probably on the cutting edge of technology.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Interesting.
they're pushing the.
They are cutting edge.
Oh, that's the
technology.
guy who used to be like a bus boy, and then he started Nvidia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's that like kind of Asian, like half Asian, half white looking guy that always slays in interviews that I see.
It's
They're always
got
like
me
30
fully
second
into
clips.
it. I just started like a Roth IRA too.
Yeah.
Wow.
The guy that says, I literally don't
Dude,
stop
let's-
We're
working.
getting ready to retire.
Let's get a studio.
He wakes
going.
up, he's like, I am working constantly. In my dreams, I am unconsciously like figuring things out and sorting it in my brain. He probably has really intense dreams and like sorts things
a
out.
psychic told me that.
Because he's at a level. I mean, he's probably working with people like with. I mean, just probably insane levels of stuff where his dreams are very like vivid, and he's actually just working shit out that you can't do
Probably.
in a normal reality.
But what's he really doing? What's he doing?
Working with aliens. Because honest, I mean, humans are making computer chips? No, it's alien tech. Like honestly.
Or Adam Driver.
They do. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, there's like
one
12
crazy-
humans. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You go ahead.
No, that one crazy guy where he said they have like
Oh,
collection of
dude,
all the alien
I
ships.
completely
so they
forgot.
Probably are. You're
No,
probably totally right.
I completely. Maddie, you were gonna tell us a scary story.
A scary story.
Yeah,
You want to hear something
yeah,
scary?
yeah. Let's go.
Is this like supposed to be from my
I mean, just
personal memory?
get it going.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me.
This is going to be
Right.
scary. You're like hesitant.
Well,
This has happened to
I'll
you?
be honest. It did make me really, really nervous when it happened. I haven't told anyone though, but
How long ago did this happen?
only like a week ago.
Oh, Jesus.
1 second. All right, just give me 1 second. Hang on.
This is even.
So I was in my bedroom, and the windows, like, if you have the curtains open, you can basically just see like right in our room from the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I was about to get in the shower, and then I heard like this tapping on the window.
What did it sound like?
Someone's finger just tapping on the window.
And you only heard it because you were about to get in the shower. But it was a loud enough tap where it's like, oh, that's
It it freaked me out.
Jesus.
Well, was it like a dull tap, or
you
was
couldn't
it like a
you didn't
fingernail?
debunk it. There's
It
not like
sounded
trees
like
near the
someone's
window.
like fingernail, like finger.
It couldn't have been the cats tapping on something.
Well, that's what I thought at first. So I actually did wait. I wasn't like full.
Like a tail
You've got
tapping.
I did a
5
double
goddamn
take.
cats running around there. Yeah,
I did a double take.
it startled you.
I was like, "What's going?" I ate them all.
Jesus.
I ate them all.
All right, continue.
Eat a Twix, brother. You're not.
We have a lot of Twixes. Okay.
Yeah, Twixes are great. I don't know why anybody would dislike a Twix.
So, anyways,
Skittles are gay.
I did. I did go like and check. I wasn't like about to step in the shower. I was just like headed towards the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like,
Windows in the bathroom.
there is, but you can't see.
I'm just trying to conjure a mental image.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what this guy was seeing as he was peering in on you. And
so
tapping
you
on your
can see
window.
everything.
Well, how do we know it's a guy?
How we know it's not a? I'm assuming because it's usually guys that are rapists, right? That's like a percentage.
I've been seeing a lot of these
mean-
teachers.
I mean, it could
now
just
that
be a voyeur.
a lot
I
of
shouldn't just.
female
Could be just
teachers
like
are raping
I
students
thought
more and
Burglarized?
more.
after a second, I thought I was like, "Is he trying to break in?"
Uh-huh.
So, anyways,
Why add crime to extra crimes? You could just be a burglar, not necessarily a rapist. I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Again, me
I
being
necessarily
very quick
wasn't
to say
thinking
the R
rape.
word.
So you really are jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, that's a
sorry.
jump.
That's a big
All
jump.
right, well,
Big
how do we know it's even a person yet?
Let me just get through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just continue for a bit.
Clear your throat.
So, like I was saying, headed to the bathroom. If you'd like a better mental image, you can't really see in the bathroom because it's frosted, but you can see the bedroom windows. There's 2 double panel it's big windows. You can see right in everything, and like the lights were on in the bedroom, so you can see everything.
Correct.
So I'm walking. I hear a tap. I do some investigating. It's not a cat.
Why do you realize it's not a cat? Why can't?
Yeah,
it be
when
a
did
cat?
this conclusion come?
I look around. There's only one cat in the room. He's laying on the bed. All cute.
You turned pretty quickly and like looked. Okay, so I'm just like, this is all happening in moments.
Yes, I know
Yes.
there's only one cat because we keep our cats separate. So, anyways,
Well, where are the other cats?
they're outside.
Could there be any possibility that cat maybe
No, I heard
sneaks
it. I heard
outside,
it
tries
inside
to
the
pull
room.
the old trick on the
If
tap-roo
you
on the
let
owner?
me finish, let's keep moving along.
Okay, sorry.
All right. So, next thing, I only have like a dim light on. I have like a side light on. It's not like the full room light, so it's like low light. But it's dark out there, so I can't see them. They can see me. I'm assuming.
So it's like nighttime.
Yeah, it's night,
Okay.
and
Night or morning?
night is dark out.
I mean, you'd be like like semantic. Like, was it midnight? Was it after midnight? Madame?
It actually was because I like
Thank you.
Early morning then. All right.
I showered late. I guess you're right.
I'm just trying to think witching hour. Like, where are we at in time of day?
Yeah, was it? If it was like 2 a.m., I'd be pissing and shitting myself.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where are we at?
It is midnight.
Okay, it's after midnight.
It's like
It's the witching hour.
it's not witching hour yet, but it's like late.
It's after
It's
midnight.
late.
What defines the witching
I'm a
hour
night
as a
owl.
sidebar?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock is the witching hour.
Yes.
Okay,
So
thank you.
Dude, it's known fact.
I didn't know it. That's why I asked.
I'm sorry.
okay,
I'm here to learn as well. That's the thing.
I move closer to the window.
We all are. We
Yeah.
all are.
And I like peek outside of it and I see like quick dash movement and I'm like, oh my fucking God, what the fuck was that? And I start to get really panicked. And I'm like, oh my, but Jesus.
Big or small?
Like mid-size.
Like Tom Cruise?
was it an animal or it was a person?
Well, it was like just such like a blur. It was
Oh, it
so
was
dark
dark,
out.
it
I
was
couldn't
dark.
see.
Jesus.
So like, but I saw something move for sure. So I literally
2
panicked.
a.m. Blur
So
at the
I closed the
bathroom window.
curtains, right?
Yeah.
And then I hear tapping even louder.
Jesus.
At this point, and Riley's not home, right?
Oh fuck.
Wow.
He's just gone.
He's just gone. What was he doing? Golfing?
Late golf.
Late.
Went to
So
get
is he-
food after
Oh,
was picking us up dinner.
You said this is like 2 in the morning, though.
No, midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, I said
I was
at
saying,
midnight.
yeah.
We must have.
We eat like
I was pushing a narrative.
Yeah, you were. You were.
It's me and the goddamn left.
So I'm alone
These minorities always pushing something.
and there's loud
My black
tapping on
ass.
the window.
I don't.
I'm
I don't want to like ruin
shitting
it.
my pants
I
right
don't
now.
want to like ruin it. It's not like Riley pulling a trick on you. Is that what you're about to
Is
tell
he
us?
just trying to like see if you're being like?
This is some wild shit.
Is this like a role play? Like it's like a psychosexual
Like,
little game?
Come in,
I
and
wish.
fucking yeah.
I wish.
You wish. Whoa, Riley, you might want to hear this.
No.
Maybe another guy out there.
All right. Okay. Hopefully not.
Hey.
He seems to think it is because
Oh yeah, we always keep going to the rape. We keep moving towards rape.
I have a real.
we're not. That's not where it's headed.
Just my sick brain.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, loud tapping, and I'm starting to really panic because it's just me and the cats. I don't know what to do. So
And you're just in the bathroom.
I look out the corner of the window, like through the corners, like they can't see me.
But you can see them.
Do you see somebody?
And
Hello, little girl.
I see this old creepy guy.
Is he like, hello, little girl?
Really?
What do he look like?
You could care less.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of reaction was that?
Yeah. This
I
is
have an
a
old
real
creepy guy
this is
tapping
a
on my
real
window
story,
late at night.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what
called
it's
the
like to be
police?
a woman?
No.
They have old creepy guys tapping out the window. This is common. This is a common thing.
So I went outside.
Right.
Oh.
I went
This
out
is what
there.
women have to live
Yeah.
with, man.
I took a knife with me.
Put yourself in someone
And
else's shoes.
I fucking.
Experience.
I went out to the window with a knife.
Yeah.
I was
You went
literally
out to the
shaking
window. Hold on.
in my boots.
You were outside?
I put my Crocs
You
on.
confronted this guy?
Yes, because he looked frail. Like he looked like.
Oh.
So you thought you could just kill
I
him
could
and
just
rape
kill
him?
this fucking guy and
Rape him?
I'll yell at him to go away.
yeah. Get the hell out of here, you fucking rapist.
I go around, and it's just a rabbit.
So did he turn into a rabbit?
That's
you
where
rape
my mind just started twirling and it just started going
And she's
crazy.
like, now do I have to rape this rabbit?
And then this
You know?
bunny just like went off. But then there
Dude,
was
I don't need shit like this, man. Everything's unraveling. I don't want to hear this anymore. You're so fucking crazy, bitch. Stop smoking so much shit. God, that's so.
holy shit. Do you not believe me? What the
I believe.
hell?
No, what's sick is I completely believe it. I fucking believe every ounce of that.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Keep going. No, if there's more, please, go on.
I mean, what? I just basically chased the bunny off and then I was just like confused the rest of the night.
All right.
Dude, what were you doing earlier that day? Were you fucking around with any weird shit? Any 4D shit?
Any
Any
voodoos?
5D shit?
I was doing some 3D printing.
Which is like God work. You were creating shit.
I was making
Not
a mini
really.
trash can.
Oh man,
You were fighting.
The one that'll like open up and it's like, you know, like the one that you pull to the road. But I was making a small version of that.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, with the handle and the wheels.
Yeah, the one that you like, the top flips over
You had a miniature.
and then you can close it.
The wheels
Nice.
work?
Yes.
Did you put a plant in there?
Jesus.
No, it's for trash.
Oh, whoops.
All right, well, this is devil work.
It's for mini trash.
No wonder you had an old man turn into a bunny out your window.
Dude, that's... So wait, you...
I'm like,
So wait,
fully
you
tan.
saw him as an old man? When did you see the old man?
When I was like peeking through the corner of the window.
How much like vision did you have? Was it obscure? You were peeking through the corner.
His
How
like
much?
forehead was on the window. He was like,
You saw like a,
like
it wasn't a.
forehead to the window, like
Was it-
in his underwear.
Yeah.
All I saw was like just nasty old flabby skin.
Is this a real story?
No, it's not real.
Oh, that's funny.
What story is real?
Did it seem real?
Yeah, did any of that seem real at any moment?
Yeah,
Which part?
most of it.
All right, well, can I tell a scary story?
Sure, you can tell a scary story.
All right. Let me just, I got to
I
clear.
thought we were on the no sleep Reddit subreddit right now.
I got
Even though that wasn't very scary.
Wait, this is empty. Yeah, that wasn't very scary.
I know. I was gonna take it somewhere and then it ended up somewhere else.
That was fine. Now I feel like I have to come up with a scary story. Even I.
Because he was really going for the rape and I was like really just trying to stray from that, but
All right.
I just wasn't sure.
All right.
I'm like thoroughly confused right now.
So this one time,
I get it now, but I was in it too deep. I was way too deep into that.
well, this one's actually real. So
I was really committed
don't-
to that.
hang on, I gotta change. This commercial's kind of messing with me. I gotta remember.
I'm trying to think if I have an actual scary story now.
Well, they're all dude.
Well, the fact that you said it for a week ago, I was like, oh, she obviously.
This one's a few years old. This one's real though.
You guys are so
It was when I was driving home from school one time. It's like November. Might have been, no, I don't think it was Thanksgiving, but it was like might have been a Thursday. I think I was leaving early, and it was really cloudy. I remember it was a gray kind of day, one of those like gray winter days. A little bit of snow, you know what I mean?
pretty cold out.
29-ish, yeah, cold.
Cold.
Below freezing, but no snow. I mean, flurry. You know, you just got that flurries in the sky. You know.
Oh.
You know, you
Oh, I
fucking know when they're like fucking flurries and shit.
Oh no.
That was like a New Jersey show. I
That
don't
was
know.
like that salt,
When like there's
that
salt on the ground.
that like dry salt pavement.
It's-
Anyway, I'm driving down a 2-lane highway, heading home. Afternoon.
I'm driving.
And I see this car like ahead. It's this I don't know, it's black. Something plugged in, yeah. It's black and it has like a red stripe going around it. Like the whole kind of thing. Not like too thick, but like, you know, noticeable.
Is it daytime?
I told you it was like a grayish 4 o'clock, like heading home. Like
Oh, my
yeah,
bad. Missed that part.
cold.
I got something going on in my hand. Go ahead.
Anyway. So there's this car it's driving ahead, and I notice it's kind of swerving, kind of like a wobbly left back tire. Just kind of, you know, it's one of those cars you notice, but it's like driving steady. It's far ahead.
Drunk? Okay, not a drunk driver. It's just
It's not a drunk driver. It's just one of those cars you notice, you know.
It's a fucking piece of shit.
No, but that was the thing. It was like nicely painted.
It's the way you described it. It was painted like shit, like a fucking red line across it. It's all
No, it was like a red line that was just going around.
Oh,
the
a
car.
thin
Yeah,
line.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a pinstripe.
Not a pinstripe, a little thicker.
Oh.
a little thicker. All right.
Anyway, I just noticed it. There's about 2-3 cars ahead of me in the right lane. I'm in the left lane.
Oh,
just
man, I got
cruising.
chocolate on my shirt.
Oh, that's what was going on.
Fuck.
Well, you just ruined the whole podcast.
Yeah, all right,
You could just
sorry.
kept to yourself.
Just talk about your chocolate shirt covered.
It's white.
Yeah.
A white shirt.
So anyway, we're going. I'm driving. I'm not really paying attention. I don't know, like 10 miles go by, and the car's still up there. Like I don't know, it's just cruising, same speed, not going anywhere, just steady.
With the traffic, are you like on
We
a
are
highway?
plateauing.
2-lane highway.
Let's
just
go.
Going.
We are driving. We've been driving for 10 minutes.
Where are you going? You're following this car.
We've just been driving.
I'm
and
just
driving
cruising
and driving.
home.
You're going home. That's right. I forgot where
Yeah.
you were going.
Where?
So you're on
What
this road. You're on the
next?
main road coming down towards you.
What
Miles
does the car
away.
do?
You're
Miles away, driving home.
Okay.
We're just driving.
We're still driving.
Eventually, I get off because I have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
Lost sight of that black
Where
car
do
a
you
while
get
ago.
off?
Lost sight of it. It
Where
was
do
just
you get
nothing.
off?
We focused too far on it. I just went off to like a little park exit, like like those
Like a
little.
rest stop?
You had a piss?
Yeah,
Why
I
didn't
you
you
had
have
a
to like
piss.
take an exit into his town.
Why didn't you?
I went to a rest stop and had to go pee.
You couldn't make it
Okay.
home before peeing.
I had to go. I wasn't thinking before I left. It was like 2.5 hour
What happened
ride.
at the rest stop?
Oh, you were driving.
I'm
okay,
telling the
so I got-
story.
Let's go.
Where's that thing? Is it charged? Anyway.
Let it go. Finish your story. Then you gotta earn it, brother.
All right, so I'm at this rest stop. Didn't think anything of the car. Didn't think anything of the car. Didn't think anything of the car.
The red one.
The
red
black
stripe.
one with the red stripe.
Yeah.
Walking out, snow starting to fall. I see the car, the black one. I'm like, wasn't this car in front of me? Didn't really think too much else of it. But it was parked there. Didn't see anyone around it. Didn't see anyone inside it. Didn't really see much of it, but I just saw it. It's a distinct car. It's kind of like a Monte Carlo, but it wasn't. It was like a car I never really seen before. Got in my car, took off. We're back on the road. We're driving. It's starting to get dark. Headlights come
How
on.
far away from home are you?
Probably about an hour 15, maybe an hour 25 out still. I'm cruising though. I'm going fast. There's not many cars on the road.
What
you
car
know.
are you in?
Don't worry about it. I don't want.
You have a cute little.
Not many
stripe
people
around
need
your
to
car.
know this story. Okay, it's weird. I'm even telling it. All right. I really shouldn't even be. I
Has
shouldn't
this
even.
been a story?
I'm
It's
trying to
it
just
seems
get
like
the
pure
era from when I'm-
exposition, and you like.
What car
I'm
did you
ju- I'm-
have?
I'm just trying to tell you guys the story because I really shouldn't be talking about it.
What, did you do something? Did you
kill
run this
someone?
car off the road?
No, it's there's things I don't even know if it's safe for me to be talking about this.
You killed someone.
Like right now,
Why are you looking around the room right now?
Because I'm just no
Why
one
are you
really
sweating.
no one's heard this before. That's why I'm just trying to take my time with it. Okay,
All right, that's fine. I understand.
you
don't
guys
need
are
to
like
sweat,
you guys had too much
you need
candy.
the AC turned on.
You guys had way too much fucking candy, and now you're all antsy and shit.
You're right. I'm not. You also had candy, mister. So, don't.
I had 3 bags of Skittles,
Yeah. Sour. Those Skittles were really good. They were sour.
2 Snickers.
Well, it's the
and
Halloween
3
edition.
Twix.
Look at no.
I'm going to buy a whole bag of those when they come in at work.
I basically ate a whole little mini bag.
All right, shh.
You,
So it's nighttime. It's dark. Headlights are on. It's cold. Snow's starting to pick up. It's only me. You see like a couple headlights, but you ever driving down the highway? Highway.
and it's snowing a little bit. It's hard to see.
I
Is it hard to see?
We get the point
Not
too
yet.
well. I
I'm
think.
cruising. I feel safe. You
You
know.
ever been driving your car and it's been like snowing? Crazy.
I think we get the point.
All right, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to tell the story in a way
I
that
made my point.
I'm trying.
that keeps us all safe.
My point. What is that from?
SpongeBob. I
No.
think I've made my point.
No, it's.
I'm trying to say this in a way that keeps us all safe. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is
When
it
he's
from the
drunk
movie?
at the ice cream bar.
Right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not from the movie. Oh, it is. From
Yeah.
From the movie.
Yeah.
The way he says point is very poignant.
He's drunk with
On
an
the
ice
pee.
cream.
Yeah.
I think I've made my point. All right, go
All right.
on.
It's like a water droplet.
He's drunk.
Yeah, you see on ice cream nonetheless.
All right. So this. So I'm driving.
I'm fucking driving.
Dude, I can't hear this anymore. Just,
And there's a car about 300 meters ahead. It's on the side of the road with its emergency flashes parked
Oh,
to
no.
the side.
oh, so we finally have something happening.
What the fuck? Dude, I've been trying to tell you this story for a while.
All right.
No one's ever wanted to hear it.
You never said anything. I never knew. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Is
I
this
do
a
something
traumatic event
I do
for
something
you?
I never do, and I do something I never do.
Storytell?
I pull off to the
You
side
stopped for them?
and I stop.
You did
didn't
not.
stop.
They're parked here, and I pull up to the side, and I park, and their headlights are shining. And I look in the mirror. I kind of
You parked
adjust
in
it.
front of them?
Yeah, I parked in front of
Why
them.
would
I'm
you
looking
park
in the
front of
rearview
them?
mirror.
You're supposed to shine your light.
Shut
on
up!
them.
Can I just tell the fucking story?
I mean, you're already being idiot 101. Go on. Go on. You're about to.
So I pull up, the headlights are on, and I see like a figure just kind of standing out, like lumbering around it out there.
It's a figure.
So they're already out of the car.
I just wanted to do something nice. All right.
Something nice.
It was around the holiday. I
Ain't
just
gotta
wanted to
be
do
that
something
nice.
nice. All right.
Hey, you want to get? You
I
want to smoke
should.
some weed real quick, bro? I got
Yeah.
some
That's
weed.
all right.
I don't know how to fix a tire. You're
I get out of the car, and there's this. This is where it gets kind of weird.
Oh, does he look strange? The man.
I burned myself. That's why my hands.
It was this
sting.
thing. He was in all black.
He's
Yeah.
a black guy.
No, well,
Black hoodie, black pants.
well. This is just where it gets weird. This is what I mean. You're not giving me a chance to tell the story.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Just tell me the damn race of the guy.
I don't know.
He was racially ambiguous.
I asked. I looked at him and I know. I'm like, that's not a person.
That's not a skin tone.
That's not a person. I said,
It's not a person.
it's not a person. And instantly, I just knew. I was like, I need to get right back in my car.
Oh,
What?
that's
And I look at the front of the car, and I see the black, and I see the fucking little fucking pinstripe line.
right.
Oh, that same fucking.
The thing's slightly thicker than a pinstripe line.
Exactly. And so I knew what it was. It all connected quickly, and then I looked back up, and the guy was kind of moving closer to me, and I said, "Sir," and then he just made
Stay
this
where you
like,
are, sir.
he made this inaudible, this strange noise.
The subtitle says inaudible
Oh.
when he speaks.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh God.
He's a little weird. What is he, like a Appalachian guy?
Is he autistic?
Is he a retard?
So instantly, I was like, "All right, I know he doesn't need help." So I just got
Maybe
in my
he does
car.
though.
Well, I got in my car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to peel. I don't want to make a big move out of this, all right? I'm not going to scare the guy.
Don't want to frighten the
Good
Exactly.
Good thing.
So I started,
guy.
I just put my car in neutral
Newt. What?
and slowly, because we were on a slight incline, probably like, I don't know,
You're in the
80
mountains
81
right now?
degrees,
You just
81
rolled
degrees. And
away?
we slowly just started moving. Well, I had my hand on the gear and I was ready to just pop it and drive. But we're still.
Are you in a manual?
No. But I just pop it and drive and gas it.
Wait, why are you not just turn your car on normal and like shift into
Oh,
gear?
the car's on. I didn't say anything. I wanted to be quiet.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't want to.
Stealth. Well, he didn't have a face.
Well, man, you're not
What?
really making any sense anymore.
This is why I didn't want to tell you guys the story because no
Did
one
he have
believes
wings? Does he
What do you
keep
mean
his
he did-
creepers?
He have not have eyes, or his eyes like covered in skin.
it. I don't know. He was just a figure, and I told you when I got in the pavement, when my feet touched the pavement, I was like, I have to get in my car instantly.
What? Did you even get out of your car? It sounds like you didn't.
Yeah,
even
I said,
get
sir,
out.
remember? And he was like, "Woo, woo, woo, woo."
You were almost
like,
like
it sounds like-
compelled towards him.
In
like,
my head, it sounds like
magnetically.
you stayed in the car, put your window down, stuck your head out. He started walking, and then you just put the window up and put your car in neutral and dipped.
No, I
It sounds
told
like you were never really in any danger.
because you won't let me get to the part. So I'm
Go
rolling
on.
away from the guy, and I see him get closer.
the figure.
Yes,
Okay.
I put the gar.
The gar.
I put the car in the
I
gear.
put the gar in
I
the
put the
gear.
car in the gear and it slip away.
In the drive.
I put the gar in the drive.
I put the gar in the coconut.
and I slowly accelerate on the gas pedal. Slowly.
Very slowly. You may explain what just happened? The coil slid across here like that. Here. I don't know if that gets picked up.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Wow, it's strange tapping.
Was that?
Oh my God, it's that guy. He's outside.
No. I told you guys I didn't want to tell you this story.
He's outside.
There's a reason why I can't tell this story.
He's outside.
Oh, there's really somebody peering through the window.
Okay,
there.
stop. I actually don't like that. Can we cut that one?
No, they're kind of in this, dude.
Stop. I don't like it. Can we lock the
Well,
door?
this is what happened. This is what I was trying to tell you.
I see something.
So as I coasted away, the figure moved into my back seat.
Like it phased through the car door. I'm not saying he did or didn't.
He was just in the back seat.
Wait, when did he get? After you looked away, he appeared in there, or he?
I was rolling away and I put it in drive.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So he just, and then I just hear this little word. It's like drive.
Drive, faggot.
And is this like
And then I was
you're
like,
Ryan Gosling?
and I was like, okay.
Drive.
And then that song started playing weirdly on my phone after.
Night Call?
And it's like, there's something about... And I slowly drift back onto the lane and we start cruising.
Something
That's all I'm going to say.
about you.
That's all I'm going to say.
You just kept moving with this
Hard
figure
to
and doing what he
explain.
said.
They're talking.
That's all I can say
about
right now.
you.
That's all I think is appropriate for me to share that will keep myself safe and possibly your guys' life safe as well. So
All
You know, I'm plenty okay with knowing just that.
all right,
cool.
Let's
that's
move on.
all right.
Jacob, did you have a scary story?
I've got a pretty scary story. I
Okay.
think. Well, I used to go to a summer camp, an overnight summer camp. It'd be 1 week long. You showered. There were showers. There were
So you would
bathrooms.
stay there overnight for an entire week.
Yeah. So I live. It's in Ohio. It's near Mansfield, Ohio. It's like an hour away from Mansfield. I could drive out into like just not the countryside. I don't know how to. It's kind of just foresty. A lot of weird woods, like weird elevations. A lot of very hilly land. There's an observatory at the campground. The observatory is like independent, like its own property from this campground with a bunch of cabins. There's a girl's side and a boy's side, and all of the cabins have names. And it's probably ages. I don't know. The minimum age is probably 10, all the way up to like maybe younger, maybe like 8 to like 14. But a pretty decent range of like kids there.
Young kids to teenage, young teens.
And then with teenage to like college level
Whoa,
counselors.
college, wow.
Counselors as the counselors.
Interesting.
So you have senior counselors that have been doing it for a little bit, then you have like junior counselors, and it was like one of those jobs like Cedar Point where it was popular with like immigrants for like as like coming in to do it.
right.
It was like an overseas like I don't know. That's just what I know. There was always a lot of Spanish speaking counselors. Like that was a thing. No Asians.
Did they feel safe?
I think they felt pretty safe.
Like,
They're not Mexican. They're Spanish.
around,
They
no,
they were like They were Spaniards.
Right.
Almost always like Diego, Javier were a couple of the names,
Tiago.
and you always called them Mister. Their first name, Mr. Adam, Mr. Javier.
So there was like a level of
Miss-
respect.
Dora?
Yeah, at this camp.
Almost, but there was
I'm not gonna name the camp because it's recent. It's just been closed now because
There's also a level of trust, though.
yeah, just you just need that distance. You don't
Correct.
want to become too friendly with it because it's a very just vulnerable environment. A lot of young kids, a lot of peer pressure. You imagine just like having
You're
obviously
swimming.
you're having fun at camp. Yeah, you're swimming. There's
You're
a pool
out in
there.
the sun.
You have to pass a swim test in order to have like access, and it's just a waiting test like the Marines or something.
Right.
There's like a guy like you have to like put goggles on. A guy's like spraying you and like putting water in your goggles, and you have to like take it. And he's like screaming at you. But that's what you have to do to.
This is a summer camp?
It's at summer camp, but
Okay.
always injuries. There's always like harmless injuries there. So there was one kid. there's one kid. He was a black kid. One of the few black kids there. There's just a handful of them. Is mostly white kids. But we were doing like what was it, like a capture the flag sort of thing, something involving like where you're going to be sprinting
Athleticism.
some athleticism. We were on a tennis court, and I guess the nets were still up, or there was some sort of barrier that he was sprinting at one point, and he didn't notice, and he like
ran right into it.
Clotheslined himself, and he was like full sprinting, and it was just, I saw the full fucking like flip. So that's like one of those jarring images. They didn't like have to. He was out for a little bit, obviously. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, but that was like a pretty scary thing.
When did he get raped?
He got raped by the clothesline. He didn't necessarily
right.
get raped by any of the counselors.
You think he has back problems today?
Yeah, but that was going to happen regardless of how his life went, probably.
So when does it get scary?
Well, it gets scary when. So there's a story, a scary story. There's a story within a story. There's a story that gets told.
Oh, hang on, pause. This is very Nolan-esque.
Yeah.
You're anti-Nolan. This is interesting.
All right, here we go.
Quite interesting.
I've turned a new leaf.
Wait,
Yes.
you're anti-Nolan?
Very.
But
he's not though, because Maddie, you can't talk into it like that.
Why?
it's fine.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
I have it turned upside down.
Very nice.
There you go.
You're like on a goddamn radio show right now.
Yeah.
Very relaxed.
I'm above you guys right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Okay,
Anyways,
continue.
So you don't like Nolan?
So we're
we're
yeah,
not doing
let's-
all.
let's-
We're not
no,
going to sidetrack.
Let's real quick. Let's just.
Oh
quick
man,
side
I don't
trail.
have
Quick
any.
side trail.
I don't have any like thing to defend.
Well, then we
here.
can save it. No. All right.
Yeah, I don't need to go in on me on
Just
Nolan.
take note. Just
All right.
take note.
Oh,
There's no notes to take, dude.
definitely noted.
I don't have any skill set to actually have true opinions on like film like
Well, you
that.
clearly don't like him for some reason. Let's go on.
Whatever.
Okay, so story within a story. So there's a story being told around a campfire.
So it's just a story
between the bunk beds. Where's
It's around a campfire.
a
It's
couple
like
other fellas or
it's like a middle. No, it's the whole camp. So there's like hundreds of kids.
Females
There's like
as well.
hundreds. Yeah, a lot of energy.
What ages?
8 to 14,
Like
and then you
8
have
to 14
college
years-olds.
guys and girls
Yeah,
Yikes.
watching over them and just like very few,
overlording,
like,
and you have to
elders.
call them Mister and
That's a
Mrs.
recipe for disaster.
And then the thing is, like, after we go to bed at like 9 or whenever they put us to sleep, they get to go to the counselors, like maybe 10, I don't know. The counselors like retreat and they get to go and hang out and like smoke cigarettes and like get high after the long day.
Oh,
Classic. 9's pretty early.
I found Facebook pictures like years later of like them
It's
doing
like
those
Gangbang
those
City.
things after.
Nice. Well, you would
after
expect
hours.
that. I mean, they
Yeah,
should
obviously.
do that.
Exactly. That's the thing, obviously. But as a kid, you're like, no way. But I mean, there's one of my counselors for, I don't know if it was the Ray Melton.
But were you disappointed?
Not disappointed. I didn't give it. I was like, that makes sense. That's awesome, or whatever.
All right, so what?
Yeah. Anyways, no, this story that got.
Yeah. So where are we? Where are we?
All right.
There's hundreds of kids like just surrounded. We're doing this campfire, and it's like a whole ritual thing. But finally, like the senior camp counselor, the guy like kind of leading the show, he tells the main story, and it's about, what's this guy? Let me get this right. I believe it's called like Caveman Jack or Horseman Jack. It's like Horse Thief Jack. That's what it
Horseman
is.
Jack.
Horse
Isn't that a
thief?
show?
Horse Thief Jack.
That was
Horse
BoJack
Jack.
Horseman.
So it's based
BoJack
off
Horseman.
a horse thief that like lived in the area of Ohio. It's like apparently this area is like where he got hunted down by police and he died in this cave.
interesting.
So this cave, they would do so we had activities during the day that you could do like archery, and the day after the story gets told, you have the option to go on a trail like during the day to this cave, and you go by what they called Mary Jane's tree, but I guess it was like a witch lived within vicinity of this tree.
Interesting.
And one night she got strung up on this tree, and ever since
Hung.
the ground around it has never been able to grow around this
Oh.
tree.
So did you see this then?
Oh yeah, I walked up, I touched this tree, I jacked off on it, I did
Whoa,
everything that you
whoa.
weren't supposed to do to the tree,
Interesting.
and that's why my life's been a
I
disaster
was
ever
gonna say you're
since.
cursed.
Well, she's been
Cursed.
looking over
Cursed
you.
forever.
Definitely cursed.
She's been looking over you.
I'm cursed forever. So they have the daytime option that you can go to, and then they also offered an evening time when it's like dark out to walk out there, and you have like flashlights and stuff. This is when it gets really fucked up. Yeah. It's a lot.
Take your time. Take your time. I see your eyes are kind of watering. It's all right.
Well,
We're here.
They had to close the camp down.
It's not that long ago.
Did you lose your friend?
I didn't know the kid. But I did go on that late night. I ended up going on that late night one. And it was somebody in a different cabin. He wasn't even in the same cabin.
Hang on. Let me light this candle. Hang on.
Yeah. Spark up that blood. I got a scary story to tell you in the dark.
All right. Just take your time. Take your time.
Let me just ruin the mood.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Lay back. All right.
It's like,
Relax. Get comfortable.
so you go to the cave, and the cave is fine. You go deep into the cave. During the day, it's
Is it
fine.
like
It's
a
really
big
dark.
cave?
It's pretty deep.
Interesting.
So I mean, during the story, Horseman they chase him out to this cave. He's wounded at this point, and he's like just on his last breath, making a last stand at this cave. And
correct.
This whole sheriff's department is out here, and they have the dogs out here. They send in 2 dogs, and they
Finish the job.
They wait for a few minutes. Well, they don't want to go in because this guy's deadly. This guy's deadly with a knife. He only has a knife.
Send in the dogs.
They send in the dogs first. So the dogs are in there. They're wimping around for a little bit. And then nothing. And then there's wolves in the background going off. But eventually you hear nothing. Except the howls of other wolves, of other kinder, other than these German shepherds that I'm imagining in here. And eventually some heads come clunking out some dog heads come like tumbling out of the cave.
Oh, he cut. Wow.
Yeah, he cut their heads off, and then he threw them out at them. Then I guess the main deputy or the main sheriff, whoever the lead guy goes in, he gets gutted obviously, and then they go in. I think they probably recover the body, or maybe it disappears. I mean, who knows what it fucking.
Fuck.
Apparently, I think there's supposed to be like fossilization or like obvious signs.
So that's
of, like,
the story they
head-
told you guys.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
And then you went into okay.
You know how it actually ends. It ends with them. They put dynamite and they blow the thing. The kingdom comes. So all that's left.
Yeah.
All that's left is this like waterfall. Like what's left of the remnants of the cave. The cave was really deep, apparently.
Wow.
And yeah, you could see like where the dog heads like were laid out and like made impressions in the stone out there.
That's really creepy.
Yeah.
So
anyways,
they told the story to all the kids?
Yeah, they told this story to children.
Interesting. So why did
they
they
did it
close?
really-
So why did the camp get closed down?
Well, kids started disappearing, and they'd find kids hung up by this tree. They were finding kids only once every. It was only a certain amount of years that passed by, because I guess it's just like a feeding period,
Right.
only necessary. Because you don't want to make something like that obvious.
Well, you can't.
Because weird things would happen around the camp when there wasn't somebody getting when the tree wasn't getting
Sacrifice.
fed. So it just became too much of a cancer on the camp, and they had to close it down eventually.
You know, you hear stories like this, Maddie, and it just makes you wonder what's really out there.
Yeah.
Like there was, I don't know. Is there anything else from that camp that was kind of scary?
There was a pond. Kids drowned in a pond.
Jesus.
A lot of kids dying.
A lot of kids died at this camp.
Yeah. They should have called it like.
It was a lot. I had fun though. I didn't die because I'm not a fucking retard.
Well,
Obviously, these people that died were dumbasses.
What's that thing? Evolution?
Yeah.
Or
that's right.
Survival of the
Evolution.
Survival of the fittest. There you go.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. You hear these stories these days, and it's just like, this makes you wonder.
What's at work there? I mean, it's a great camp. I'd send my kid to the camp if it was.
Well, I mean, it's a shame it got shut down.
Yeah.
It sounds like you had a fun time. It doesn't sound like everybody had a fun time, which is unfortunate. But that's the thing people need to learn is like not everyone's going to be happy. Not everyone's going to be happy.
Not everybody's going to survive a week at camp. Sometimes you don't take a shit for a week.
Yeah.
While you're at the camp. That was my first year. I didn't take a single shit. But once
That's even scarier.
that's terrifying.
That is kind of scary.
I eventually was able, a couple years, I mean, maybe the second year, I was like, all right, I have to do this. It's fine. I'll just do what I do here. It's actually amazing, the liberation after you do take a shit in that situation at camp, after you're like, well, you just feel so much better if you're like regenerated. There was a dance at the end of the week, and you were like encouraged to like ask the opposite sex out
Oh,
to
interesting.
the dance.
How'd that go?
Never anywhere. I think I've just always been kind of very timid with that kind of thing, but
Did you ever have like
but always fixated. They're always having just
a what?
yeah.
Did you ever like those memories when you were a kid when you used to like think of adults and like how scary they were?
Sure. Not these guys. See, the thing about the counselors, they
Well,
were
not like that,
young
but
enough
even this like other
you could
times
see
though,
yourself in them still.
like when you were like 5 or 7, like that kind of age, like some adults were scary looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you don't even remember. Their faces are so scary. They're actually just trauma.
There's just like something you knew that was like scary about
So
them.
when you see those adult faces now, you just know instinctually,
Yeah,
like at an
stored
age
memory,
level,
yeah.
that this person
Over
is
time, you
dangerous.
understand, kind of, yeah.
This
Yeah, it's like
person
that's where like intuition kind of comes from. I feel like
Yeah, that's an that's pretty
subconscious knowledge arising
amazing.
to the forefront. Correct.
Yes, thank you.
Do you got any more scary stories, Maddie? I kind of had one that was well.
No.
All right, so like I was talking about earlier, I've been having like I always have like really vivid dreams, but they're like very like super vivid like scenes, you know.
Yeah.
And like a couple of years ago, I had that dream. I had a dream where I woke up in my bedroom and I literally thought I was awake in my bedroom, but the entire sky was like pure red, like this kind of red, like just the whole sky was red, but it was everything. The front yard was normal, everything was normal, but it was all red. And I remember running downstairs and it was just all red, but it was just so real, you know. That was a memory of that one. A couple of times later, I had another dream and it was same dream. I was in my bedroom. Everything was pure real. I just felt pure real, like realism, like those like realism paintings or like Unreal Engine. Like it was just felt real, like it was real, like I was really there. Beautiful day, and I see this spaceship just sitting in the sky, and it was kind of like those like two. It was just like a big white sphere with like a big like black oval like an eye, almost like an iris, like in the center of it. It was just sitting in the sky. And I remember running downstairs and you could hear it like in the sky. And I remember like looking out at the sky and the blue sky, the deck. And it was just like real. It all just felt really real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really real.
I get that. Real.
So it's like, did that really happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, yes.
And then it's like, those are like memories I have.
You see, it's either, what was it, memory?
Or it's just like a dream.
Or is it premonition? Yeah.
But it was just like, those are like those super realistic dreams.
I feel like I get premonitions.
Yeah. I feel, well, that's, yeah.
But that's like a prime. When am I ever going to see an alien ship? That's what I mean. Like, because you hear things about aliens taking people and then they
In our
forget
lifetime.
it completely, though. They completely forget it, though. Like, I just remember it was like pitch red, dude. It was so real. It was just weird. It's like this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And that's why I really think about it. I was like, was that just like a real memory that happened? Like, obviously, I know it was like a dream.
Are deep sea fish? Like, what is that?
How they can survive into that, through that.
What is this shape? What is these colors? What is this organism? What is our organism?
Exoskeleton.
I was thinking about that thing that you said about like being like radios and like antennas.
Yeah.
And like how many? I was talking about just how many channels of information you have coming in.
Yeah.
And how you can like, if you're like watching YouTube shorts and like TikToks, that's just like a ton of different like channels, and you don't know what you're getting out of it exactly. Whereas if you're just have a few different things that you're into at the moment, I don't know, more purified knowledge rather than just all muddied with the shorts and the retardation.
What's those things that you shove up your ass?
Poppers.
We can when you can like dip it in something, we can shove things up our ass.
A poof?
I can't think of it.
A suppository.
Yeah.
Is that the word you want?
Yes.
Well, those are supposed to like make. Well, oh, you can put anything in those technically.
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
So what do we have?
What would you put in yours?
What would I put in my suppository?
Hmm.
I would do
Maybe a little bit of rubbing alcohol.
some rubbing alcohol.
I'd do jelly and peanut butter.
I'd put a lime in there. I'd put an eel
Why would you do jelly and peanut butter?
Little PB&J.
Yeah.
in your
A
suppository.
little PB&J.
Well, that's just disgusting.
Suppository PB&J.
I think I would do rubbing alcohol, wax.
No, I think I would do like espresso martini
Ooh.
with lavender syrup.
That'll get your day going.
For my suppository, I'd put sugar-free Red Bull, a
Code Red Mountain Dew.
and a kiwi Celsius, and Sunny D.
I think I would just like dip mine in like oil, and car oil, and just
5W30
shove that up my ass and see what that kind
or
of does
10W30.
to the old bloodstream. What would like? I mean, oil would probably get you pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'd get you.
Because I used to huff gas, and then
Clean
sometimes
or
I would
dirty?
drink gas.
Dirty or new?
You would drink
new
gasoline?
oil?
I mean, it's not bad for you.
Dirty or new oil?
Are you sure?
I mean,
That's
I seem okay.
yeah, you seem well put together. You've made like films and stuff.
This is a little bit of gas.
It seems to have a pretty positive effect on you. Maybe I should try.
More people should do it, but that's
So
a
expensive.
controversial. Well,
So expensive.
well, I mean, think about alcohol, people. So that's how I look at it.
I think that's why gas is so expensive, because if it was any cheaper, people would just drink it and huff it because
Exactly.
they realize it's the
Superpower.
lifeblood. Yeah,
I mean, if it can run a car, think about what it does to a person.
I know.
That's why I want to try oil up my ass.
I could run like 8 marathons if I huffed gas and then fucking drank it.
But they
the whole
want
time.
they want to pump Gatorade down your throat, and
and water.
yep, it's bullshit.
And
Poison.
sugar. They want to.
Yeah,
They want to shove sugar down your throat.
it's fucking bullshit.
They want you to choke on it.
Yeah.
All right, how should we wrap? We should maybe wrap this up.
I went to an open mic yesterday at a bar.
What was that like?
That was pretty. It was fine. I hadn't been in a couple weeks since we like started doing the podcast. I've just been trying to like catch up on sleep, so I've been like neglecting going to that.
Have you been getting sleep?
Yeah, enough. I've just been working in the morning, so it's never really enough.
That's good.
It's fine though.
What time did you go on?
So I got there late. So I signed up like 17th or something, but a couple people had gone, and I was sitting in the room, and he saw that I was there, so he ended up pushing me like a little bit ahead. And I went in with like pretty well written stuff. I was dressed like a goofball. I had like a tie on. I was fucking all dressed up like a dork. It was really tough.
On purpose?
Were people
Yeah,
eating it up?
purposefully. I like dressing up when I go to do that. It just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Were they
Kinda adds to it.
like, digging it?
I guess so. It was mostly comics. A lot of just. It was tough, but I mean, I started just saying wild shit and just drawing people in, and I think he just knew I could just like, go off for a little bit.
Right.
I didn't record any of it, so that was kind of like a thing. I think I act a lot differently if I'm like recording myself as opposed to just doing something more spontaneous.
Right. Well, yeah. When it's
Yeah. So like I went up there. I said, I guys, I want this to be like an intimate set for everybody here, and I'm like, I'm gonna use the word intimate initially, so it actually I invoke the word so it actually happens or whatever. I don't think it really. But
trying to put like a spell on people.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was thinking, I was like writing it out like in my notebook. I'm like, this is like my little spell book for the evening. I'm gonna say all the words on this little page here, and hopefully it's entertaining.
How'd it go?
It went fine. It went fine. I've had better, but
Right.
it was a nice little session.
That's good.
But yeah, no, I was just more disappointed in myself because I didn't like talk to the bartender there.
What was that like?
I don't know.
Well, what do you mean?
I just can't talk. It's really retarded and bad.
What do you mean you didn't talk to the bartender? Who's the
I have like a crush on her. I don't know. I've seen her there. Like she bartends there, but I think I just don't know how to like approach or.
Who said bartender?
Really? I literally don't even know her name. I haven't even like. I mean, that's where I probably just want to start. It's like just asking for
That's
her name.
a really good place to
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Probably the best
part.
place. But then it's just. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, once it. I mean, that just starts. I guess, man.
Does she think you're funny?
I don't know. I don't think she says anything surface level. Really, she's very stoic.
She probably
Does her
tries
job.
to ignore all the comments.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just all comics in there, so you don't.
Yeah, she's probably like these.
It's like Christ. I just don't want to be another comic
Jesus
that's hitting on this
fucking
fucking.
Christ, these guys.
Well,
But my God, I mean,
Huh.
she was dressed in this little fucking like she's coming from soccer practice little outfit. I was insane. I should have said anything.
whoa.
It was crazy.
You should have just like. No.
I mean, she's there every week though. It's fine. I'll be back there dressed like a fag. So, and that's all. I mean, ultimately, that's I feel like what was like pushing me to dress. And I don't think I was thinking of that consciously. But eventually, I got there. I was like, yeah, I'm like she's usually working. I was like, I kind of want to look
Good.
somewhat like a. I mean,
distinct.
yeah, distinct. That's a good word. That's probably a good way to put it.
Distinguished.
Not like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
You're a distinguished comic.
Yeah, I was wearing a fucking tie with like a
Not
polo
like these
shirt.
these other clowns.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Clowning.
Christ, because I mean, I feel like that's kind of why he put me up. Because I mean, it was like two like vanilla, like one black comic, just like very generic black comic set.
Do you have any black jokes?
No, I don't have. I just don't. No, not really.
Damn.
The most black joke I have, I say that my dad is a black guy, but I don't think he identifies that way. I think he just kind of identifies as fat. And then there's like a certain threshold of fatness that once you like exceed that threshold, you kind of just like are a black
fat
person, regardless of weight. So if like, you're a
Yeah.
white guy and you're over like 400 pounds, you like automatically are like a black guy. Yeah,
Nice.
that's a thing. That's probably the
Yeah.
blackest joke I have.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. Not bad. I talked about Hitler, or I invoked Hitler. I talked about the moon. I talked about truth. I said Heidegger. Right off the bat, I mentioned like, oh, I'm doing a podcast, and yeah, in the first 2 episodes,
I
you
got
can.
a
Say,
podcast.
I have a podcast, guys. And I say nigga and nigger in the first couple episodes. I say those words in the.
Was anyone like, ooh?
No oohs, no ahs. But I mean, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going there, guys. I'm saying everything right now. I think I said just about everything, but I said faggot. I said retard.
Podcast in the state.
Yeah.
I'd say what I
I
want.
didn't plug it. I meant to.
I say whatever I want.
We say what we want.
Yeah.
Sue me. We say what we want. Maybe beep that out for manifestation purposes.
Yeah, don't. We don't want that.
So, Matt, we got a good joke to wrap this up.
What's your mom doing?
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I mean, some guy in Thailand was trying to rape a cow, and then he got sent to Ukraine to fight in the war.
They're always looking for those kind of people.
Yeah,
Hopefully he died.
that was then the news.
That's like a prime person these days.
Yeah, just like some bull.
Yeah, just
He found a wild bull. He's like, I'm gonna rape this thing. Then he like got pummeled by it, gored a little bit, and then I guess he was a Russian guy, so they tried to send him to
Oh,
the
what
war.
a shocker.
I don't know, Russia.
Shocker.
I guess he like broke up with his girlfriend recently, and he was really upset. He's like, I'm gonna go rape something since I can't rape women. I'll go rape an animal.
he had to put it in. He's just like
Gonna stick a stick in something.
some flesh.
Yeah.
I must feel some flesh.
I mean, imagine. I mean, if you are able to, like, what would be the word? Subdue a bull, and then mount it. I think you just kind of get to have that, right?
Yeah,
That just seems like yours.
it's like a food chain type thing, or like it's like a
It is larger than you. and if you-
nature
yeah.
law of nature or
Like
something.
It's a Goliath archetype there. You're defeating the larger thing there as well. So it's like you just kind of own it.
David,
Yeah.
but they
You're
put him in
David.
jail.
Yeah.
Did they put David in jail?
No, I think he turned to the king because David like changed his name to Saul like after he got out of jail, and then he became the king. I
Wow.
think that's how.
Maybe
it
this
happened
guy
in the
could
Bible.
become the king.
Yeah, he could be like the king of Russia or something, or Ukraine, take over some
Rape a bull, you could probably.
rape whole country.
Yeah. We can't end on rape. We ended the last episode on rape.
I gotta stop.
We probably.
So it's something. If it's either the R word, the N
Grape.
words, yeah.
I love grapes.
That grapes. You like that old little duck, remember?
Mr. Grape. Oh, waddle, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away
Hey.
till the very next day.
Got the
Waddle,
grapes?
waddle.
You remember that one?
No, dude, they used to make us scream the fried ham song to get lunch at that summer camp.
Oh, so whatever happened
don't
with that
remember that.
story? Like, what did happen?
Oh,
Kids were getting hung.
kids were just disappearing from their cabins at night and found hung up by this tree. Yeah,
Was someone hanging them or they were just suicidal?
But you had a good time, yeah.
they were being taken. They were bound.
Who was
they were
it? Did
found
they ever
bound.
find out who it was, or
It was a kid named Mark, a kid named Cameron.
oh, so kids copycats? There was one of those
Yeah.
dark spirit. Or were they possessed?
So the idea was that they were lured there at night. So
Ooh,
they
I
snuck
just
out
got
of
chills.
they snuck out of their cabins. They were lured there by like some sort of like
Voice.
siren. I don't know.
So wait,
some sort
I'm
of
confused.
luring.
Someone actually hung them?
Mark and
They were found hung from the tree. They were bound and they were like blindfolded.
That's insane.
wow.
Yeah.
And like you just said, word has it they were lured out by some siren of some sorts.
They were probably like lured out of the cabin in the first place and then quickly just captured and then just like gagged and then probably bound immediately as soon as you leave the
Oh, those two were hung. I thought you said they found the people that were doing the hangings,
Oh no.
and those two guys were like
He's still
lured
at-
into doing.
He's still at large.
I was just speculating as to how you would capture somebody
I see.
in that
No,
situation.
yeah, I see now. Never
But
mind.
it's more mysterious than that. It's
Ooh.
hard. You can only really speculate because
I mean, think about something summoning you out into the woods.
just something drawing you
Yeah.
into it. Yeah. I mean, and if you've been to this place, though, it's actually a magical place. This whole campground, because it sits upon like
It's where
this
the
very big
magic
hill,
happens.
and then as you're going down into the wood, you descend like a quarter mile down like this
Yeah.
hill, and then you enter into the woods. Then you travel through the woods into the. It's a fucking cemetery. It's this tree in the middle of a guy. And I forget to even say it's in the middle of a cemetery.
Well, then there's
It's a
fucking
cemetery
spirits
that they
everywhere.
take. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Whoa.
It's crazy. And then you got these fucking delinquents at this camp. I mean, no, these kids disappearing. Nobody cares about these children. These kids, these are piece of shit kids. I knew these kids. I wasn't close. I stayed away from them.
Well, yeah, you got
They're
to.
a piece of shit. They smelled like ass.
Disgusting.
They were never gonna be anything.
And they were the ones. Wow,
They were never gonna have a podcast. These morons.
idiots.
I don't know, but
I
we
don't
should
even know what
we
we're
should be watching
now.
Malcolm Douglas.
Who's that?
He's Australian. He did he's like Steve Irwin, but more. I don't know. I don't want to say genuine. They're both genuine people, but he's more rugged, I guess.
Okay. Oh, kind of like those skater
He
bros.
hangs out in the bush. He'll hang out in the bush and teach you how to survive. He's got to
Tass.
hangs
like
out
that
with
skater.
Aboriginals. He hangs out with the Abbeys.
Gotcha.
It's sick as fuck.
Waddle, waddle.
Like that skater I was telling you about, Taz.
Who's Taz? Oh,
It's twins.
right.
The ones that like fuck Tony Hawk.
Oh my god. Right. Oh,
Real skaters.
yeah, Tony Hawk's not a real skater like me, mate.
Salt cock.
I invented the 900 over here in Australia. Tony Hawk's a big old dork.
Fucking corporate sellout.
He's got a video game. He made money off his video game. He doesn't have to do real skating. He's a bullshit. I fucking
I'm packing that up.
hate Tony Hawk.
Get my stuff together.
All right.
Yeah, we'll wind it down. We'll end with the Australian. That's
Just
fine.
Let's go to Australia real quick.
Give the people what they want. Everybody
Should we go to Australia real
Let's go
quick?
to Australia, crikey.
Hello, mate. Hello. All right.
All right.
All right. So where are we on the? Should we go get some kangaroos?
We're on the
Almost.
We're on the Nile.
All right.
We're on the
I
Nile.
thought the Nile's in Africa. We're a couple of
Nile is not. Yeah.
We're a couple of
We're on the
Australians
river.
in Africa,
All right, mate.
We're on the Bobby
and we're hunting for some
with
wild.
3 shrimp on the barbecue.
Okay.
You're just
Very
doing
hack,
cliches. All right. Could have had something real nice there, and you just.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Till next time.
we can be 3 shrimpers.
Well, we can have the bobbies once we catch our
Let's
meal.
have 3 shrimps.
Well, there's no shrimp. We're in the Nile. There's no shrimps in the Nile.
Well,
We didn't bring any.
Where are we?